But hey, there's one good thing about this. I can tell the difference between the new MacBook and the new MacBook Pro. 3 extra USB-C ports and the touch bar. Hey everyone, welcome to a rant. In this video I am going to be ranting about how Apple has been neglecting its pro consumers and has been turning towards a very simpler, too futuristic approach to Macs. First off, let's talk about the recent MacBook Pro that was just released. This MacBook Pro was got rid of every single ISO, HDMI, Thunderbolt 2, general USB ports, and the MagSafe port, meaning that if you now trip, your Mac's gone down with you. They replaced all that with full USB Type-C ports because Apple wants you to step into the future, and they don't want you using old I/O, which I find kind of stupid. Like, I understood with floppies, when the 1998 iMac launched, and those CD drive and those DVD drives went out in the early 2010s. But this new whole Apple not giving you your regular I/O but full USB-C ports, it's just ridiculous. Like, I know Apple did it with the new MacBook, only give you one USB-C port, but for a Pro laptop, I just feel that Apple should have added more ports, because pros want all this. They don't want to be buying like $79 adapters with your MacBook, because it's ridiculous. Because they just want it to come with the computer. Like, if you want to plug in a USB drive or your existing or your SD cards, you have to get an adapter for it, which is ridiculous. And Apple should consider what they're going to do for the Pro market. But the only thing you don't have to worry about getting an adapter for is your headphones, because Apple is still putting the headphone jack on their laptops. So much for college, boys. A Cupertino. Also, the touch bar is like the concept. The concept is decent, but what they failed to execute is what keys are going to be missing out on there. I mean, fair enough for the function keys like F1, F2, F3, the play, pause buttons and all that. But they've also got rid of the escape button on the MacBook Pro, meaning that you cannot do that Mac escape command, like I think it's like Command Option Escape or something. I don't know all these Mac commands. And they just got rid of escape key, so you might not have a reason for force, but it can all just freezes up on you. So watch out for that. And at least give a touch sensitive escape part, on like the left side, but they shouldn't have got rid of the escape key at all. The next part I want to talk about is the Mac Pro. Intel Skylake has recently came out. Intel Skylake is Kaby Lake. Kaby Lake is about to come out, and the Mac Pro has had an update since 2013, meaning that you're getting old hardware. Intel Xeon in Sandy Bridge, Haswell, I don't remember, but with DDR3 memory. DDR4 is now not now the standard, but it's now the main thing, and Apple's still giving you a Pro desktop with just old hardware in it. In my opinion, Apple also needs to update the Mac Pro, as Apple cannot justify making a Mac with older hardware nowadays. As hardware goes on, Apple needs to advance with their Pro hardware, like yearly advancements. I'm not talking about, I think last Mac Pro update was like 2010, then 2013, and it's now 2016, and Apple is not likely going to do an update in 2016. So in 2017, they have to do an update on the Mac Pro. Now, for the iMacs, they're super thin, they're alright. I used to have a full Pod 1 and I haven't touched it yet. And the Mac Mini definitely needs an upgrade. Actually no, let me just rephrase here. The Mac Mini was so good until Apple removed the option to replace your memory. I mean, Apple was so open about it. You know, 2010 Mac Mini, they made it easy for you to upgrade, but then the 2014 Mac Mini, they just completely stopped it. So Apple needs to also consider upgradability, since people are also buying a Mac Mini because they don't want a Mac Pro. And you know, Mac Minis have Intel i5s, Intel i7s. You can get the i7s in it, and people don't want to be purchasing a brand new Mac Mini without any upgradability, because some power users who are buying the Mac Mini, well, not power users, but some people just do want to get some general work done and they do want to upgrade. So yeah, I don't like how Apple wants you to future-proof your upgrades when you initially purchase the system. And it's something I really do not like. So what I want to see from Apple in the future, like hopefully, is more variety of ports, which I definitely know that they will not do, because once they set their mind on something, they're just going to keep doing it. Set their mind on ports, upgradability, allow people to upgrade RAM and all that, RAM, hard drives, well, SSDs and all that. Do upgrades every year for their Pro systems, you know, make them more Pro instead of, hey, here's something with more USB-C ports. Because just more USB-C ports doesn't make your system Pro. You need to have an abundant on your computers. Overall, I think Apple has now lost its sense of what Pro people want. You know, ever since, I'm not going to blame the death of Steve Jobs for this, but ever since Steve Jobs died, Apple has been going a little bit more downhill. Like, I prefer, you know, the MacBook 2012 MacBook Pro, which you can now no longer buy ever since the new MacBook Pro. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on what Apple's been doing and all that. Once again, this laptop is not a MacBook. It's just a notebook, but I have a soft spot for Apple. Like, I grew up with Apples. This is actually my first iPhone, the iPhone 4. You know, Apple, you know, it's one of those interesting companies to me, and I hope they improve, and I hope they get out of their mistakes that they have made in over the years. Ever since, once again, not blaming the Jobs death, but because yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. You know, if you want more videos, please consider subscribing. And also, it's December now, so be prepared for some Christmas videos. Like, I'm doing a wish list, and I'm also going to do like Christmas traditions. So it's the month of December. The month of I call it the rest of December. Could be Christmas videos. I might do one more tech video, but I don't know. So anyway, guys, that's rambling for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.